Green Cross. Anybody can swim at home yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to spending the next hour or so together to co-create a fun experience. Are you ready to do that together?
Yeah.
And spirituality can be all kinds of things, can it? And humor's one of them. So we hope that you have a good sense of humor today. We're going to be singing a song called Spirit is in This Place. I think you all got a copy of it, maybe, or no? Oh, yes. Awesome. Okay. So, shall you stand up? Get some energy going? I know you can. I can't say much because I'm full of At least. Spirit is in this place. Come on. We have come together. We have come here as we are. We have come with our wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof and shout the praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing and celebration. We sing with words of praise. Sing with words of praise. We affirm our lives to say, we declare that peace is here. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. So raise your roof and shout the praise. Spirit's in this place. All right. Here we go. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof and shout and praise. Spirit's in this place.
We'll be doing just when I get back with the words to the song, and it's over.
One more
No. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Greater Dayton. I'm just really glad that each of you made that decision to come out here. I know there's other things you'd be doing with your time, but you're part of our community today. And so let's sing a song and bless our young people as they head off to their own great adventures. Yay! Hi, Mama.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Better, good.
You are beautiful, courageous, and wise beyond your ages. This I know for you, as I know myself. You are splendid, you're unique, with the whole world at your feet. This I know for you, as I know myself. You are brother to the flowers and sister to the trees. This I know for you, as I know myself. As all life lives within you, you are one with God is true. This I know for you, as I know myself. This I know for you, as I know myself. This I know for you, as I know
Yes. Okay, and it looks like our computer is still in the shop, so let's read our vision statement together. We're going to do it back and forth again. We are a joy-filled community
We are a joy-filled community,
offering unconditional love and support.
offering unconditional love and support.
We know the expansiveness of who we are,
We know the expansiveness of who we are,
one with the divine and all life.
one with the divine and all life.
Through affirmative prayer, we create a world that works for everyone,
We create a world that works for everyone,
being the heart and hands of God.
being the heart and hands of God.
We are here to serve,
We are here to serve,
and so it is.
and so it is.
And now I'd like to invite up whoever's going to be doing our announcements. It looks like our lucky winner is Gail.
I'm not sure how lucky that is, but good morning, everyone. Good morning. So we will have the new announcements out for the month of June next week, but we do want to touch on a few things that will be coming up very soon, and that is the next yard date is Saturday, June 6th, so the first Saturday in June from 9 to 11. You can see Teresa there in the purple shirt if you have any questions or are able to help us. Also, the first Sunday of the month is Group of Gals, so that will be on June 7th from 12 to 2 in the social hall. And you can see you can see Chris Noah Cooper for that. And the potluck, the first Friday night potluck will be June 12th. That's a game night where you can do whatever you want, puzzles, games, sit and talk, but you're welcome to come and everybody just brings something.
What
So
time?
I'm sorry?
What time is that?
That is from 6 to 8:30.
What date?
June
June
12th?
13th,
Oh, oops.
Saturday. I'm sorry, no, Friday. I'm so sorry, Friday.
12th?
The 12th. But we'll have it all either on the slides next week or on a written form, depending on if we have the slides. Tai Chi is still, we're offering that on Monday and Friday mornings at 11 a.m. It's It's a great activity. We do it on YouTube. It's a love offering. And chair yoga is Tuesday and Thursday night from Tuesday and Thursday morning from 11 to 11:45, and Wednesday evening before meditation from 6:15 to 6:45, and then meditation follows that, and Teresa is in charge of that. You can see we are about $5,000 away from our remodeling fund for the bathroom, so we're doing fantastic, and we thank all of you for your donations. You will be getting an email from me in the next couple of days. Anybody that I don't have your email, make sure I have that, but that's about our annual meeting, which is Sunday, July 12th. At that meeting, we'll be voting on new board members. Andy will be leaving, and Tom, so we'll be losing our vice president and treasurer. All the positions are open. You're not assigned one. Once the board is selected, people decide what role they're going to fill. But if you want to be able to vote at that meeting on who's on the board, you do have to be a member. The member is no big requirement. There is a form back there on the table by the poinsettias that are a little out of season, but it's a membership update form. And maybe it's not a poinsettia, but it looks like one from here. So that form is back there. You're not obliged to anything by doing that. It's just giving us your contact information so that we can have you on our list for distributions of email. And Andy will be hosting a new member meeting as soon as we get the names of who all is going to do that. And we'll find a date that works for everybody for that. And then you have the ability to vote. Let me see. We had a great Eat, Play, Love yesterday. We could not go to the Labyrinth due to the weather, so we made a Labyrinth here in the building. Anna and Dale had a great spaghetti dinner, and then we walked the building in silence. It was beautiful. And then following that, we watched the movie Eat, Pray, Love. So it was a great substitute. The youth are still making crocheted items. Those are for sale in the social hall back there. So you can see Sarah for any information about that, or Andy G. And let me see if I have anything else. I think that, the next Eat, Play, Love is May 30th, so that's next Saturday, and that's exploring the Miamisburg Mound. And I guess because we talked about it here, it showed up on my Facebook. Not the Eat, Play, Love, but there are pictures of the Miamisburg Mound. It was amazing. It's a beautiful area. So if that's something you think you might want to do, you can always talk to Tom or Chris today after service.
Be at noon next Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, come hear about the Nephilim and the Anunnaki. It's really interesting.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.
And if I could do one real quick one, your new computer and your old computer, which is now working, sitting back in the office.
I have one more announcement for those that knew Dan, the guitar player for the Higher Mind Band for all these years. Dan made his transition a week ago Thursday morning. And on Monday, June 29th, there's going to be a celebration of life for him at David's Church. So it will be from 2 till about 3:30. There'll be a visiting time an hour before that. So 1 to 2 will be visitation, and then 2 to 3:30 will be the actual celebration of life. And then there will be food available following that. So once again, that's on Monday, June 29th. So mark your calendars.
Hi, Laurel.
Yes, I think that's set, but, Dan's sister Karen, she called the church, and, but we haven't actually sat down with the minister, but she feels very certain that's right. But if there's any change, I'll be sure to let you know.
So it'll be the 29th, we know for sure. We're not just quite sure on the timing.
Yeah, but that's probably right.
Okay.
It's just, I haven't sat down with the minister, and he says yes.
Gotcha.
But Karen, his sister, has been talking to the church, and she seems to feel that's it. But we just added on the one to 2. We just decided on that yesterday, so we haven't run that by them. We just thought it'd be nice because there'll be a lot of people from out of town, to see each other, that sort of thing.
Thanks, Laura. I feel like Kenny can reach out to
Yes.
Gail or others in the community and make sure the information gets out.
Plus, Higher Mind Band's gonna play, right?
Yay.
Am I right about that?
About Dan's what?
The Higher Mind Band is going to play at
Yes.
the
Yes,
service, right?
Becky and Jim and I will be playing at the service.
And that'll be great. Thank
For
you.
those of you that don't
Let us know if there's a song you want to,
Laurel
okay?
is Jim's husband. I mean,
Wow.
Laurel is Dan's
Dan,
husband.
that's right. And plus, I wanted to say, I know Kenny told you that Dan and I used that gift certificate that you so generously gave him, and he was so happy about that. Actually, I've never seen him be so excited about a gift certificate. And actually, a visit, when Jimmy and Kenny came over, then we went to Toasted for Mother's Day with a gift certificate. He was just like beaming. Wasn't that a wonderful visit? And so he really received, all the love that you all gave him. And then the next part was, so that was Sunday, and then those last few days he was in an unusually good state. But I think he knew he was departing because he told me the week before. I said, "You seem a little different." And what's going on? He said, he just looked at me and said, "I'm dying." And I'm like, "Oh, no, you're not. Let's go to the Parkinson, get big." I'm still on that, rock steady for Parkinson. That's going to save him, right? It's like, come on, let's go to class. And then he said it the next day. I'm like, "You still seem kind of different." And he said again, "I'm dying." And then I did get him to the rock steady, poor man, do the exercises. And he just said, "I don't want to do the classes anymore, Laurel." And then he checked out Thursday morning, just like that. But we had a really nice evening too. And then Tuesday, we went and used the other gift certificate, the Meadowlark, which is also wheat honey. And we went there in the afternoon and had a nice lunch on the porch. So actually, he got to use both of them. And really, really enjoyed it. So thank you. We really appreciated all your love and generosity. And he went out appreciating that. So thank you.
One more announcement for Roger.
Okay. Who's got the mic?
Oh, I'm sorry, would you like
Thank you. I'd like to let anyone know that doesn't know already that I am living in Dayton now. I was fortunate enough to get a subsidized apartment from a good friend, and I'm setting up housekeeping. I would love to have visitors come over as soon as I got some furniture. Right now I have one place to sit. There are two ladies here that want to donate a couch and a love seat. And as soon as I get a crew of able bodies so we can wrestle these things, we're going to move them into my place. I'm not asking for anybody to go with me to West Virginia to get my old stuff. It's just an in-town move, so it's going to be a pretty easy thing. If you are up to it, or you know someone who's up to it, then pass the word. And part of the reason that I'm here is all of you people here. This was more important to me than my kids who live here in the Dayton area. I came back for this, and I'm going to maximize my presence in the church as best I can, and I'm asking for people to drop in with a little bit of notice when I've got furniture, because I want to be more social. And what better crew to ask that from all of you? You're people I know, and I want to know you better. So when I've got a place for you to sit, I want to have people come over, and we'll have a chat, we'll have some food, whatever. I want you to know I'm here for the long haul.
Hey, we're going to do do a song by Supertramp for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit of my love to you. There's so much that we need to share, so send a smile and show you care. All right. Give a little bit of my life for you. So give a little bit of your time to me. See the man with the lonely eyes. Take his hand, you'll be surprised. Oh, take it. Oh, yeah. Come along. Yeah, 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 Give a little bit of your love to me. Give a little bit, I'll give a little bit of my life for you. Now's the time that we need to share, so find us out, we're on our way back home. Don't you need to feel at home? Oh, yeah, we gotta sing. Ooh, you gotta get a feeling. Ooh, come along too. Come along too, yeah. Come along. And we'll sing it tonight.
I'm older than you think. Anyway. And now we begin our celebration service. Please join me in prayer. Let's just take a collective breath in, breathing in the love and the light and the power and the presence of God, and breathing out any of this busyness of this day.
many of the things that have gone on in this past week worldwide and in the United States. Just knowing that we are absolutely anchored in this magnificent energy of God that is alivened within us, imbued down to the core of our being. We are one in the power, in the presence of Spirit. We are that energy of divinity. We have the Christ consciousness within us. Knowing that we are standing in our truth in this day, standing in our own power. As we stand with that strength and that energy and that magnificence of Spirit, we know how to love, have empathy and compassion for ourselves and for others. As we remember on this Memorial Day, all the people that have perished on this planet, all of our loved ones. And we give such love and comfort to ourselves and to others during this weekend of remembering all those people that have passed on in our own communities, with our own loved ones, and worldwide, knowing that we are that path of Spirit. We are that love. And so I give such thanks for this. I'm knowing that that same energy is orchestrating this whole entire service. It is in divine order, divine right action. Everything is perfect. The children's church, the Higher Mind Band, Andy's sermon, every aspect of this time together is perfect. We are all here on this planet for divine appointment. Our voices matter. We matter. We matter on such a deep level. And we come together in unity. We come together in peace. We come together to have our own truth and our reason of being on this planet known. And I give such thanks for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Father, Mother, God, Infinite Spirit. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. We light this candle, hopefully, as we open ourselves to be the hands of God in action. You can do it, Lenza. You can do it, girl. Do you want me to help you? Oh, no.
It was there a little.
This is too hard.
Got it? No.
Oh my God.
For a moment, please. My arthritis.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you did it. Hello. It's a joint effort.
Yes.
All right, the reading. This is from Jim Palmer. Thank you, Andy. The great distortion of Christianity was shifting attention away from the transformation of human consciousness and placing it onto supernatural rescue mythology. The meaning of Jesus was never that one special man would do humanity's inner work for them. The meaning was that human beings themselves carry the capacity for truth, courage, compassion, sacrifice, awakening, and participation in ultimate reality. The kingdom of God is within you, was not religious poetry. It was a direct confrontation with the human tendency to outsource responsibility for becoming fully alive. Very nice. Yes, beautiful. Please welcome Miss Andy.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Can't forget my the water. Yeah, I read that reading and I liked it. The title of the message is, are we waiting for God, or is God waiting for us? And I'm going to start out, illustrate this by telling an old story. I'm sure you've all heard it. It's an old joke, but I think it does the job here. And it's a story about someone who is in their house and a flood starts. And the water starts rising, and when the water's maybe up to like knee high or so, somebody paddles along in a raft. And they're like, hop on my raft, I'll take you to safety. And no. I don't need a raft. God will protect me. I'm trusting in God. So the guy paddles off on the raft, and the water keeps rising and rising, and by this point, our hero here is on the second floor looking out their window, because the whole first floor's been flooded. And motorboat comes along. And they say, hop in, I'll get you to safety. No. God will protect me. I don't need a motorboat. I'm staying here and counting and trusting in God. Well, the water keeps rising, and our hero has to climb onto the roof. And at this point, helicopter comes along, drops a ladder, says, climb up. We're here to rescue you. We'll get you to safety. He's like, no. Go rescue somebody else. God will take care of me. God will protect me. I'm trusting in God. And I guess you can imagine what happened next. The water kept rising, and our hero died, went to heaven. And at this point, they were kind of pissed off at God. And they come before the holy throne, and it's like, God, I was counting on you to save me. Why didn't you? Why did you let me down? God said, well, I sent a raft, I sent a motorboat, I sent a helicopter. How much more do you expect me to do? John Dominic Crossan is a wonderful 92-year-old theologian. I just love him to death. He's an expert on the culture of Palestine at the time of Jesus, and on he's a scholar in studying theology through studying great works of ancient art and seeing how that reflects the different theologies. But I got my title actually from him. He was sitting on a podcast with another gentleman, Trip Fuller, and Trip's podcast is called Homebrewed Christianity because Trip just loves to brew beer. But John made that saying. He says, are we waiting for God, or is God waiting for us? It's time for us to get going. Rachel Held Evans says, God's ways are always unexpected, but always right. He always answers our prayer, not by giving us what we want, but by giving us what we need. And what we need can be something we need for us. It can also be something someone else needs, that we're given the capacity to help others. We're given the capacity to get out there and do things. And it's also capacity to be our unique self. It's all there. But as far as looking for help from God, Ernest Holmes in the Science Mind textbook says that the Spirit can only do for us what it can do through us. We have to take the responsibility for allowing Spirit to guide us, to enable us. We have to be willing to participate in our demonstrations. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere, and sometimes it takes a lot of hard work. I think some people get a little bit confused about the idea of release. that is the fifth step of treatment is to release. And they say, well, I'm going to release it, then I can't do anything about it. I'm just releasing it and expecting it to show up out of the blue. And that is not exactly the definition of release. Releasing is knowing that it's coming, knowing that it's on the way, knowing that it's already the truth, and it just hasn't quite come into realization anymore. But nowhere does it say, and we can't help it along. Nowhere does it say we must sit on our hands. We are not allowed to participate in our own demonstrations. So if we pray for prosperity, I mean, we really shouldn't expect $100 bills coming down from heaven. And actually, if that does happen, it probably means that a truck from the bank had a wreck and here comes the money. I don't think it ever really happened, but there's been some great scenes in movies of that, and people just absolutely running around scrambling to collect up all the money. It doesn't mean that miracles can't happen. There are some miraculous things that have happened in my life that I have participated in, but I knew ahead of time there was no way that I could do it myself. I think that's actually every bit as much of a miracle. In the Matrix, Morpheus says there's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. I think that's a great line. We have to be willing to walk the path. We can't just go, well, I've read the Bible, I've read the Science of Mind textbook, I've read the Quran, I've read the Bhagavad Gita, I've read 15 other different holy books, and I know all about this stuff. So I'm just expecting everything to be perfect in my life. Gotta get off your butt and do something. I can know exactly how to make an apple pie. But unless I start collecting some ingredients and dig in the closet for a pie pan and do some baking, I'm not going to have an apple pie. It's not good enough to just know it. We have to do it. So, like even if we know the check's in the mail, we still got to do the work of checking the mailbox. Nothing is free. And so that's us. Let's take this a little bit broader now. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, one of my very, very favorite German theologians, made a statement. I'm not going to read it in German, but in the English translation, it says, if I sit next to a madman as he drives a car into a group of bystanders, I can't simply wait for the catastrophe and then comfort the wounded and bury the dead. I must try and wrestle this steering wheel out of the hands of the driver. We have to take action for other people also. Now, not everyone will have the opportunity to personally save someone's life, like in the Bonhoeffer story, but we all have opportunities to help each other, to serve each other, to serve the community as a whole, to help whoever. Read on Facebook one time, this was a Facebook meme with no attribution, so I can't give credit to the person that wrote it. But it said, you are the person God is preparing as the answer to someone else's prayers. And that's a lot of responsibility right there. But
can you say it again?
You are the person God is preparing as the answer to someone else's prayers. They're praying, and we're the one that's being prepared to walk into that situation and to help. To maybe even do it. So, I read a story recently about someone that just happened to be on the beach when someone was drowning and swam in and went to the bottom and pulled them out. I mean, wow, they were right there. They were right there, ready to be the answer. And I don't know if the person drowning prayed or not. I think a lot of people do pray when they're drowning, even if they don't go to church. I think a lot of people pray when they're drowning. But in any case, there was someone who was right there. I like to say it's not always magic that comes to our demonstration. Most of the time, it's not magic. Remember, this used to be called religious science, not religious magic. So we're all ready to treat and move our feet for ourselves. Why not for others? Why not for all of humanity? Everyone on earth is just as much of a divine manifestation as I am, as you are, as anybody else is. Even the people we don't like. Even the politicians we don't like. I mean, I think I'm safe saying that because whatever your political beliefs, everybody has some politician they don't like. And even that politician that you don't like, it's a manifestation of the divine. We don't like to admit that, we don't like to hear that, we don't like to feel that, but they are. And we spend so much time looking for God out there that we miss God and the person sitting right next to us. That's actually from a politician. That was James Tallarico. If anybody knows James Tallarico. I think we need to focus not on me, but on us. I mean, we don't have to do everything for ourselves, but still, we have to do it. We collectively. Somebody's got to do it. Again, it's not really just magic. And I always say that I've said this before, the reason that humans got to be the dominant species on this earth is not because we were the fastest species in the jungle. It's not because we had the biggest teeth or we were the strongest. It's because we worked together. That's our superpower. Our superpower is working together. Now, another thing that's important when we do treatment is to focus on qualities of God. And qualities of God often correspond with values. They often correspond with our values, with what we think is important. Like love. Love is important. Peace is important. Cooperation is important. Justice, maybe, is important. Now, here's a quote from Reverend Dr. Sonny Cantrell Smith, who is our spiritual leader in Centers for Spiritual Living. And I like this. This, I think, corresponds a lot to those of you who are in the foundations class, learning the new way to look at science of mind, which I think is absolutely wonderful. Then she says, New Thought was never about healing your bank account or finding a parking space. It was about knowing in our bones that you and I are made of the same divine substance, the same sacred breath, the same infinite love. If we believe that that is actually true, then nothing can diminish another human being. And nothing that diminishes another human being can be acceptable to us. If we really have love as a value, and really believe in extending that love to everyone, then we're going to want to see justice done to everyone. Pastor L. Dowd, who is an activist pastor, made the statement that justice is what love looks like in public. If we love people, we want justice for them. Father Richard Rohr said Jesus did not heal people so they could go to heaven. He healed people so they could live fully in this world right now. And if you really think about it, if you want to get folks to heaven, it works a lot better to do it by not healing them. But that's not what Jesus did. That's not what we're told to do. That's not what doctors do. That's not what good people do. But now healing can be a lot of different things. I want to kind of expand the concept here, because healing does not just mean sickness. We can look at sickness and disease and say medicine, that's a part of healing. Jesus healed people that are possessed by demons too. Or at least so it says in the Bible. I'm not real big on demon possession. I suspect that most of those people in the Bible that Jesus healed that were convinced by demons were mentally ill. That stuff can get pretty bad if you don't get treated for it. I mean, we don't have people wandering around now in the streets acting like they're possessed by demons, but that's because we have mental health care that's available now. That was not available back then. So there's another kind of healing. What about catching that big load of fish in the Sea of Galilee? Healing hunger. And I mentioned this before too, but just if anybody hasn't heard it, that miracle catch was really a miracle catch because, remember John Dominic Crossan? Who was an expert on the culture at the time of Jesus? He said the Sea of Galilee didn't have any fish in it, or hardly any back then. Fishing in the Sea of Galilee at that time was subsistence fishing. It was just trying to get a fish to eat because the sea had been completely overfished and the fish shipped back to other Roman colonies. So coming back with a catch like that wasn't just lucky, it was impossible. But it happened anyway. And so there are all these different things that people can be healed from. And everyone I really feel is called to heal people. It doesn't mean everybody's called to be a doctor. And spend however many years it takes to be a doctor, and we're probably going to tell you how long it takes to become a doctor.
How long?
Long time, okay. But we're all called to participate in healing in some way. Maybe from feeding the hungry. Go out and work with the food pantry or food bank or somebody like that. Maybe to work with mental health, and you don't necessarily to be involved in little ways. You don't even have to get a degree there. I took a course in suicide prevention. I spent 2 days of my time going out about 4 or 5 months ago and taking the assist course in suicide prevention so that I can help someone who feels the need to do harm or permanent harm to themselves. There's so many different opportunities here. Now, let me tell you something. Remember the other week, like about a month ago, when I was, remember when I was supposed to come up and give an announcement, and I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah. We remember.
What announcement? I think the reason for that is because I needed to give that announcement now as part of this message. So I am here now to finally fulfill my responsibility to give that announcement. We were talking about, it came up in a topic, you're talking about publicity. And of course, the best publicity is to do something good, maybe help the community. I mean, wouldn't you like it if your church was known as a place that people help people in need? That'd be a wonderful thing, wouldn't it? And so what if we would take our faith, put it into action? What if we'd have people who would go out, say, and help the food bank once a month? Or there are lots of other opportunities that people probably know. If we get together and collect activities, we may have way too many that we could ever do, because there's a lot of people out there that have needs, And there are a lot of great organizations out there that are working to try and meet those needs. And when we do that, we will be seen. We'll be seen by other people helping in these organizations. And you know, the other people that help in organizations like this are the kind of people that might be interested in a place like this too. Again, not trying to be too manipulative, not trying to say this is all a way to get people to come here. But that would be a nice side benefit too. Although I really would think that the main focus would just be on flat out helping people. That's what we're all about. But it would be a great way to make people aware of us also. So I would guess, let's say next weekend. Are we doing anything after service next weekend? And I was planning to say today, and then I found out we have a meeting afterward to plan the annual meeting. So, that's too bad. And next week, how about if anybody that's interested in talking about this, and presumably in doing it too, but at least in checking it out, seeing what it is that we might be able to do to work in the community, to help people, to benefit people, and also to benefit our center here, get together and make some plans. Sister Eliadelia, who is someone that works with some very complex theologies that are very modern, ultra-modern theologies, she said, God is not behind us as the creator of a finished project, but ahead of us as the future toward which creation moves. We are creating the future right now as we choose to move ahead toward that future that Sister Ellie is talking about, where she says God is. And we move there by the power of our values, by the power of our treatment, and by the power of our action. What way do we want it to go? And I was writing this, and I was listening to one of my favorite artists, Eminem, saying, "Lose yourself. Just do not miss that moment." And I was thinking about the rally we were at, some of us were at, after the Dayton mass shooting, where Governor DeWine was speaking and everybody was shouting at him, "Do something, do something, do something." So let's do something. Let's do something. I'm going to close with another quote from Reverend Dr. Sonny Cantrell, our CSL spiritual leader. He said, "Pray deeply, act boldly, and love fiercely. And let your spiritual practice be so real and so rooted and so alive that it cannot stay inside the sanctuary." Can we do that? Let's turn with them. Oh, thank you. Let's turn with them. Oh, God, yes. Just know divine truth is always focused on helping. Divine truth is always focused on allowing everyone to live the best, the most fulfilling, the most enabled and empowered life. I know that is where we're heading for, I know. I know that is the divine truth, that we all live in peace, that we all live in health, that we all live in joy, love. And I also know that the divine truth is that path that takes us there. Divine truth is those of us who enable others on that path. That we are, as we move forward to help others, we are manifestations of the divine. We are instruments of the divine. We are God in action right here, right now. I know that is part of being God in expression. That it's not just enough to be God in expression, but we must be willing to do God in expression also. And I know that we are ready. I know that we are ready to move forward, ready to be the people that others say, yes, I can depend on them to help out. Ready to be the place that people say, yes, I want to help like they help. We are ready to move into that new and exciting adventure. Manifestation of the divine. We are ready to do something. And I just give thanks. I give thanks for everyone here. I give thanks for the divine moving through us, as us, and is us. I give thanks for our love, for our care, for our determination to make this world a better place, to make this community a better place, to make this center a better place. I give thanks that God will work through us, as us, and is us in order to produce that. And knowing this is the truth, I release it and let it be, and so it is. So it is.
Thank you, Andy.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Get your fill to eat, but always have that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give fate a trying chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you never
And now it's time for our conscious giving. And there are several ways that you can provide your tithe or gift to Center for Spiritual Living Greater Dayton. You can mail it to 4100 Benfield Drive, Kettering, Ohio, 45429. You could text to give to 937-595-0142. You can use our website, I think. Can we still give on the website? Can we still give on the website?
I can't hear. What was your question?
Can we still give on the website?
Oh, yeah, it works.
Okay, then, yes, we can still give on the website. So you go ahead and the website www.cslgd.org. And also,
Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon, yeah, send the Kroger program. Kroger program is a great way to give a little bit of extra by not costing anything more. If you sign up with Kroger's, they'll give a little bit to us for everything you spend. Okay, now we're going to do our giving statement again, kind of all in response because the computer's still in the shop. So, read after me. Abundance is mine.
Abundance is mine.
I cannot be deprived of my supply.
I cannot be deprived of my supply.
The trees do not lack for leaves.
The trees do not lack for leaves,
Nor do the flowers fail to bloom.
nor do the flowers fail to bloom.
I embrace my supply.
I embrace my supply.
And celebrate the abundance that is mine.
And celebrate the abundance that is mine.
And that actually is by Ernest Holmes. Yeah. If anybody didn't know that. Thank you, Kathy, for giving. And let's just bless this giving. We just know that this is how the divine works to benefit both the giver and the receiver, to enable, to empower everyone in our congregation, and also to help support the activities of the congregation, to help us keep our building heated and lighted, and everything else we need to do. So we just give thanks for all of this. We give thanks for divine abundance and know that it extends to each of us also. So it is.
So it is.
So it is. Yes. Now.
Is there anybody here for the first time?
I am.
Oh, okay. Did you pick up a packet by the door?
No.
Oh, no.
We'll give it to you.
I bet he needs a hug or two.
I do.
Okay. If you're online, you can go to our website and find out more information about our community. Okay, let's see. I want to thank you guys, all of you, for joining this morning, for being here, and for Ben, and for Andy, and for everybody who participated in this service. I want to thank you all for being here. If you would like prayer, you can please reach out to our practitioners. We're here to support you. That would be Andy, Lana, myself, and Becky. Yeah, for a quick prayer if you need. Okay, here is our affirmation. Let us do this as call and response. I know that I am God in action.
I know that I am God in action.
I am ready to do the work of God.
I am ready to do the work of God.
Okay, and we're also going to be doing our affirmative prayers. The first blank is the world prayer. This is going to be call and response. God is pure peace and love.
God is pure peace and love.
I am one with the divine.
I am one with the divine.
I am knowing and experiencing a spiritually healed world.
I am knowing and experiencing a spiritually healed world.
I am deeply grateful.
I am deeply grateful.
I release this into the universe, trusting it is done.
I release this into the universe, trusting it is done.
And so it is.
So it is.
Yes. Okay, the other affirmative prayer is our community prayer. God is everywhere present.
God is everywhere present.
I am one with God.
I am one with God.
We are a community of prosperity,
We are a community of prosperity,
love, and peace, and it is reflected
love, and peace. It is reflected
in all of our financial affairs.
in all of our financial affairs.
I am deeply grateful.
I am deeply grateful.
I release these words
I release these words,
knowing that it has already happened.
knowing that it has already happened.
Okay, we'll have a wonderful week and
Yay!
we will enjoy tomorrow, right? The rest of the
Yep.
day and tomorrow.
Free
We have
bus.
to celebrate with
Bus
Anna
free.
and I Shine.
Thank you.